So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Green.
On the ground, here's the one-time Seminole. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
Push. Omar. Two.
Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions. This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And he is going backwards. Good coverage there to make sure he did not get free. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. Man in motion is Brown. Yet another Alabama back in the league. This is Brian Robinson. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's second and 9. The motion man here is McClure. And he'll work his way forward to about the 30-yard line. Third down, 3 to go. He'll get this out to the left flat. Now he's free at the 35. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That one taken in. De'Ami Brown. Touchdown, Commanders. It's his second touchdown of the year.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure, and I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
So 7-0 the score, and set now for the dynamic kickoff. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll come up here, first and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Murray. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Murray now on second down. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down. Working out of the gun, Murray. That is intercepted. Picked off by Mikey Sainristil.
You know, Mike, what I think is interesting is we had a chance to sit down with this young player this week leading up to today's game, and it kind of felt to both of us that he had a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. He fell to the second round on draft night. In his mind, he thought he was a first-rounder. But I'll tell you what, whatever round he was drafted in, if he keeps making plays like this, there's going to be a lot of teams who are going to be kicking themselves for skipping over him on draft night.
A gain there of 24 yards. First down, Washington.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on a big scramble. He's able to pick up the first down and keep the drive alive.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
3rd down and 9. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. His throw, left side, is complete. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Austin Seibert now for this field goal try. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Commanders will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. That one is caught by Quez Watkins. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
This pass defense, it just has to be better than this, Mike. They have to do a better job accounting for everybody in their coverages. They have to play their defense exactly according to the plan. Because if not, this quarterback has enough weapons. He can spread the ball out and find the open space.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
Brings up second and 4 at their 48-yard line.
Again, it's Benson. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Murray now to throw on first down. That's taken in by the running back, Benson. And he's going to be brought down. Here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Murray. And that is incomplete.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. They need to say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Murray's going to throw again. He's going to go up top here for McBride. And he'll take it on in. Trey McBride. Touchdown, Arizona. Prater, extra point is good. And the Cardinals are on the board. It's 10-7. So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. The motion man here is McClure. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. They'll go again with Robinson. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
That's a short one caught by Sinnott. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Play action. Here's Daniels. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. The Commanders about to send this one away. On the return is Jones. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
Shift.
They put Wilson in motion. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Now Murray to throw on second down. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And third down coming up.
Big ace. Two.
Out of the gun, it's Murray. And he tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Claude Martin. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick six.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it a second interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick six.
And this one is fielded in the end zone. Be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Easy. Let's go.
Start out with a run, and it's Benson. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
And after that last run by Trey Benson, Mike, you can really see the qualities that has these Arizona Cardinals coaches so high on this running back. I mean, last year, 14 rushing touchdowns in 2023, a career high in college. He can get downhill. He's strong. He's big. He really has everything you're looking for in an NFL back. Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On the hole. 2.
On second down, Murray. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Who you got? 2.
On third down, they go with Benson. And he'll get this down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 7 yards. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside.
2.
Murray to throw for it on fourth down. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Mikey Sanderstill. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. So they make the decision on fourth down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick six.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on 4th down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
Here's Seibert now for the point after. He gets it to go, and the Commanders up their lead. It's now 24-7. Seibert now following the touchdown. He's out to kick it away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Hey. What?
They go play action now. Murray. He's going to go up top here for McBride. And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line.
As that play unfolded, Mike, I thought he was going to have a chance to find the end zone for the 2nd time here today. And I'll be honest, if I'm the play caller, at the end of this drive, I might give him one more shot at the end zone. But either way, they got to be thinking coming away here with 6.
He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Murray gonna hand this to Benson. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's gonna lose a yard.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
They'll try and run here with Benson. He's going nowhere. That call, not the right one. It's going to bring up 4th down. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. Prater's kick is good. And the Cardinals are back within 2 scores.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. First and 10. Daniels now going to look to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
On first and 10, here's Daniels. Right back to Brown. He's got it again. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. On the handoff, it's Robinson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
Man in motion is Brown. Now Daniels throwing on first and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Daniels to throw on second down. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Austin Seibert set to kick off.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Jones now on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Up the sideline at the 35. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick 1st down.
That's good for a Cardinals first down. First down at the 26-yard line.
Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. Checking it down, this one is caught.
Anytime you have a running back like this, it's more about just how many ways can you get the ball in his hand. He's had a great game today so far on the ground. Now they're starting to find ways to get him the ball through the air, and that is a handful for any defense.
He'll fire one deep for Harrison.
An incompletion there isn't ideal by any means, Mike, but I think that's one of those passes where he made sure that ball was either going to end up in his guy's hands or out of bounds.
Murray on 3rd down. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
They'll try and throw for it with Murray. Open man, left side. He's got it.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on 4th down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. A run out of the gun with Benson. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
The score, Commanders 27, Cardinals 10.
All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Now the veteran, it's Nyheim Hines. He's got room to the 45. A big gain. They finally get him down, but hold everything. There is a flag on the field. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Third and long. The motion man here is McLaurin. On third down, they'll set up to throw. That's to McLaurin. They connect again. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. Here comes 4th down. The Commanders set to kick this one away, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. First play of the drive, and here's Benson. Brought down at the 21, a gain of 1. Now a 2nd down throw for Murray. He'll air this one out for Watkins. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
The Cardinals line up for a punt, as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. A fair catch called for and taken out beyond the 45-yard line.
At their own 48-yard line.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Well, after not having much success in the first half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the third quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball.
Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and it sets up 3rd down. now Daniels. Now they'll set up the screen to Eckler. Whoa! Can't ask for much more. On the screen, they gain 19 yards and a first down.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
Down to the 10. He is in. De'Ami Brown. Touchdown, Washington. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Seibert out now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Commanders will extend this third quarter lead. Seibert now following the touchdown. He's out to kick it away. This one taken at the 7. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Throwing now, Murray on first down. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Murray. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore.
There's not a position on the field, Mike, let alone any sport, where the mental side doesn't come in and impact how well you perform. And in this case, when you've thrown 4 interceptions in one game, I think we can all safely assume some of those mental issues have seeped into his game. And if he can't get settled down, he's playing right into the hands of his defense. So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
On 2nd down, it's Daniels. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. They get 18 on the pitch and catch. Good for a Commanders' first down. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. So,
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the